Hi guys, welcome to Jima's Place. Today we are going to be talking about Ciara's 20th anniversary of Goodies, that phenomenal album, what it meant to so many girls that look like me and love Ciara like I did and still do. And we're also going to be touching on Bridgerton because it's Bridgerton Day. Anyway, stay tuned. Thank you for joining again. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the show. Ciara, that Goodies album, 20 years. I listened to the whole album the other day. She came in this game swinging. Hello? Like, the taste. It was such a coming of age album. That was the first album I bought with my own money. Like, I went to Walmart. I remember the aisle it was in. Like, I remember knowing I want to buy this CD. Like, oh my gosh, I wanted to dance like her. I wanted to dress like her. I wanted her body. Like, Cece really did what she had to do on that Goodies album. It was like, for the girls, if you know what Goodies was, bro. Like, 1-2 Step, Hotline. Now, the only con after my re-listen, there's a song on there with Mr. Robert Kelly, and it's a risque song that he was on. Knowing his, you know what? I don't want to get into it. We celebrating her 20 years. And I don't want to be messy on Jima's Place. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's called like Next to You. Yes, it's like, I'm tired of me next to you because of what I think I might do. Boy, you turning me on right now. He shouldn't be turning you on, Cece. I know you probably wasn't talking about him, but like, it was just uncomfortable. It was an uncomfortable listen. And like, I really liked the song because like at that age, like you're really, having these situations with boys that maybe it might get too far. You might not be comfortable, but you also want to tap in a little bit. Like, so I understand the song, but the fact that it was with R. Kelly, that didn't age well. It didn't age well. You heard it here on Jima's Place. I said it. I'm so sorry. I love Cece though. She went and found her freaking lover, like soulmate, because it exudes out of both of them. So I'm so happy for our girl. So happy to be celebrating 20 years of Goodies. That album was phenomenal. Like top to bottom, she really ate. She deserves all the accolades. And did y'all see the remake of the main photo, like the album cover? She aged so beautifully, like minimally, but still like aging is okay. I want to also say that because I feel like we all don't want to age, but it's okay. And it looks so good on her, like phenomenal. You could almost barely tell a difference. And I love that for her. She deserves. I love it. As y'all know, season 3, part 2 premiered today in the United States. And I have watched, but I'm not going to talk about season 3, part 2. We're going to talk about everything before then because I want to give people time. I don't want to, there's no spoilers. Okay. I don't want to do that. Not on Jima's Place. But I rewatched and I just want to say, first of all, like Penelope Band, like that girl, like she really loved her some Colin Bridgerton, bro. And seeing their story unfold through the seasons was really cute on a rewatch. I'm not even gonna lie. It really like made my heart flutter. But I just want to also tap in and say Eloise Bridgerton is the realest of the realest on that entire show. Like ain't nobody touching her. She's my fave. I love her. Like her stance on things, her characterisms, her mannerisms. Like I love her. I love her. I love that she's well-read. I love that she's like, a feminist, like, period. I also love that we got a hint of her falling for someone, even though Penelope low-key ruined it. But, I mean, where was that going to go, Eloise? Let's be for real. But I love that Eloise was so well-rounded. She was well-read, well-educated. she was able to like get along with all her siblings relatively well, especially Benedict. I love their siblingship. Like, it's so perfect. Like, they just have an understanding. Like, he's the only one that I feel like sees her and appreciates her. Like, the others, they see her and they're just kind of like, oh, Eloise. But he appreciates like who she is. And I think she does the same for him. And I love that. But I also love like her mannerisms. Like, she's very kind and can really dabble in really like any conversation or in any space, really. Even her debut, as nervous as she was still cute. You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't you know. So I really did love that. Another person that's super real on Bridgerton, they mama. Violet Bridgerton love her kids down. Like, she just wants them to be in love and loved. She wants them to like be with someone who brings out the best in them. And she will lay her life on the line for that. And I love that for her. They be having her stressed though, don't they? Those little entitled motherfuckers be having Violet like for real, for real. And another thing I want to touch on is, why didn't we get a lot of Kate and Anthony? I wanted so much more. I wanted more as well from them. Okay, I wanted us to really get in there with them. I loved their little marriage relationship. Like, it's so cute. You can just tell he's so happy he got her, even though the way he got her was shiesty. We can say it. You literally led her sister on way longer than you needed to. They both way longer. Like, that's why season 2 isn't really my fave, because I feel like it was so drawn out. Like, when are we gonna get them together? We're all seeing it from our point of view. You know what I mean? Like, it took too long. And they really did Edwina really, really wrong by taking so long to like cue her in on them having these outrageous feelings for her. And Edwina, baby, open your eyes. Why didn't you see? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I did want to see way more of them in season 3. We did get bits and pieces, but I just wanted a little more. And granted, it wasn't their season, like, so I also understand that. But a girl can wish, can't she? And then, guys, I also want them to figure out, what are we doing with Benedict? What are we doing? I know a lot of people have said this. I have not read the books, and I won't. But what are we doing with him? What are they doing? My last thoughts are going to be about Lady Featherington. I feel for her. I feel like all she has sort of known since at least her husband died, or maybe a little bit with him, is struggle and strife, like trying to prove herself to society. Granted, she wasn't the nicest woman. I won't, you know what I'm saying, pretend she was, but I feel like she just needed a win. She just wanted to secure the bag for her girls, and like she was like every time she would try, like she would take 5 steps forward and get knocked by 10. And I feel for her. I really felt for Lady Featherington. Like, she really had it, like she had to really do her best to hold on to society, her societal standing. And I just wanted her to win. I wanted her to win. And if you watch it, you'll see what ends up happening. But like, I just felt so bad season after season. Like, dang, she can't catch a break. Like, she been trying to hold it together for her girls. And really, it's sad how she really overlooked Penelope. Like, she was really not nice to Pen. Not at all. Not at all. And that part, I don't feel bad. Like, I don't feel bad for her in that regard. Like, be a better mother in that regard. But everything else, like, I almost align it to like poverty, you know? I feel as though like Lady Featherington's behavior is almost synonymous to like when you're poverty stricken, and the what's the word I'm looking for? The ways that you will go to try to get that money, to try to get back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it was. Like, she's like, okay, I done lost my husband. His crazy cousin done came in trying to finesse everybody, made us even more poor. Baby, he's not taking me down with him. I am not going down. I sacrificed way too much to get me and my girls here. Like, essentially, in the sense, okay, we're not well off now. Like, we've lost everything. So I'm going to do what I got to do, baby. It's almost like people that be, in self-checkout, giving themselves discounts and scanning things. Like, baby, this inflation is crazy. We all out here I understand. I get it. When you got 10 bananas and you ring up 2. I get it. Okay? So I get Lady Featherington doing what she needed to do to secure the bag for her girls. Okay? I felt for her. I did. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Well, guys, that concludes the show. Thank you so much for tuning in to Jima's Place. Today, we talked about Ciara's 20th anniversary of that phenomenal album, Goodies. And we got into Bridgerton and some points. I was kind of all over the place, and I'm sorry. Sometimes it's going to be like that. It's not always scripted around here, okay? Thank you. It's Jima's Place. I appreciate you being here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, and I will see you next time. Mwah.